today we're celebrating Amiga 8 once more, hosted by Blue Yak Retro Computing and Suterol 2099. So in this video, I'm taking a look at some of my favourite platformers on the system. And the reason I say some is because there's that many great platformer games released on the Amiga, it'd be virtually impossible to list them all in this one video. So, without further ado, let's take a look at them. So kicking things off, we got Shadows of the Beast 3, and this was released in 1992 and published by Psygnosis. Now Shadows of the Beast 3 is exclusive to the Amiga, and the reason why I picked this one over the two prequels is simple. The game's a lot easier. It's still got its great intro, music and graphics, and this game is certainly a game you need to try if you're new to the Amiga. Fire and Ice, CD32, released in 1994 and published by Renegade. Now the original Fire and Ice is an absolute classic on the system, and this is great too. It takes up the extra notch with the extra memory, AGA chipset and so on, and obviously the CD audio. It's got great graphics, great music, it's very colourful with great backgrounds too. So this is a childhood favourite of mine now, and this is Leander, released in 1991 by Psygnosis. Now Leander is a fantastic game. It's got great graphics and music in this one, and you gotta love our intro too. Plenty of gameplay in it for you to enjoy. Yeah, I also fun in this one. Now you would have seen this game on my channel many a times, and the simple reason is it's an absolute arcade port classic on the system. This is Rainbow Islands, released in 1989 and published by Ocean. Craft Gold done an amazing job on this one. It's very similar to the arcade, and it's a great example of a perfect arcade port on the Amiga. The Misadventures of Flint, CD32, published by Psygnosis in 1995. Now I never played this game until recently because I didn't have CD32 back then, but I'm enjoying it now thanks to emulation and the A500 Mini. This is a great game. It's got great music and graphics, great storyline too, and it's just a great adventure. Traps and Treasures, and this was released in 1993 and published by Starbyte Software. You play as Rose Captain Jeremy Flynn, and all your crew has been kidnapped. You've got 4 large levels to conquer with puzzle elements, finding treasures, upgrade weapons and so on. It's a great game, got great graphics and it's got great music too. Arabian Nights, CD32, released in 1993 and published by Buzz. Now the original Arabian Nights is a classic on the Amiga, so the CD32 version got polished over. It got all the old soundtrack as you expect for a CD system, and on top of that as well you got the extra button, which is handy for doing all the jumps. Fantastic games, got a great intro as well. This is certainly a childhood favourite. Benefactor, released in 1994 and published by Psygnosis. Now, Digital Illusions are the company behind this one, and they the team who brought you games like Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies. This is a great platformer / puzzle game. Your goal in this game is to rescue all the little minions in each level, and to do that, you need to conquer traps and use the minions' abilities to get you through each stage. It's a fun game, very addictive, but can get frustrating on times. Quack, released in 1993 and published by Team 17. If you love Bubble Bobble and Rodland, you certainly need to give this game a try. It's very colourful, it's got great music and graphics too, and on each stage you need to collect the gold keys and get as many points as you can, and once you reach the end of the level, you're greeted by a boss fight. What more can you ask for an arcade game on the Amiga? Leander, released in 1993 and published by Phalion. Now, this game's been featured on my channel a few times, and the simple reason is it's a fantastic game. It's got great graphics and music, absolutely amazing intro, and you gotta love our parallax scrolling as well in the background going through each level. Very atmospheric game for you to try, and it's just, well, what can I say, a masterpiece. And now for another Team 17 platformer, and this is Super Frog, and this was released in 1993. This is a fantastic game. Great colours, great music, great graphics and gameplay. And if you even fancy it, if you insert disc 3 when you boot up your Amiga instead of disc 1, you'll be greeted with a great intro by Eric Sports. Amazing game, this one. And now for a childhood favourite of mine, and this is Rodland, released in 1991 and published by Storm. What can I say about this classic? It's a fantastic port from the arcade, it's all in there, it's got great music and graphics and gameplay, it's very cute, and this one will certainly keep you hooked. In fact, I think this is even better than the arcade equivalent, and it's not very often you can say that when it comes to arcade ports on the Amiga. So we come to our final game, and this is Bubble Bobble, released in 1988 and published by Firebird. We all know this game's a classic, and the Amiga had a great port too from the arcade. But then, in 2020, Manfred Linzer and Pink Abyss re-released it as a remaster. Complete makeover, made it even closer to the arcade, and this is a fantastic port too. It is missing one or two of the extras with the secrets and so on, but yeah, a game you certainly need to try for yourselves. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if there's any games I missed you'd like to see in a future one, then please let me know in the comments below. Bye for now.